Melody Shari did something this week that had people talking almost instantly. It was not a television interview, it was not a long statement, and it was not another public response to everything that has happened in her personal life. Instead, she shared a simple moment from her week. And somehow that one moment became one of the biggest conversations among her followers. It all started when she posted that actor Harper had come to visit. At first glance, it looked like nothing more than two friends spending time together. But once people read her caption carefully, the conversation quickly changed. Suddenly, fans were asking whether this was just a friendly visit or the beginning of something completely different. According to Melody's own post, Harper suggested that they work out together one morning. Her response was simple. She agreed. She later shared that his workout game was still impressive and added that he had definitely still got it, along with a flexed arm emoji. It was a lighthearted comment, but it was enough to send social media into full discussion mode. Some people laughed at the playful energy, while others immediately began wondering if there was more behind those words. That is how quickly conversations can grow online. Sometimes all it takes is one sentence, one emoji, and suddenly thousands of people believe they have discovered a hidden message. One thing that stood out about Melody's post was how relaxed she seemed. For years, many people have watched her go through difficult public moments. They have seen stories about her marriage, her divorce, legal matters, co-parenting, and the pressure that comes with living so much of life in front of an audience. Because of that history, seeing her smile and joke about something as simple as a workout felt refreshing to many supporters. Instead of discussing problems, she was talking about enjoying time with a friend. That alone was enough to make many followers happy. Of course, once social media starts asking questions, the comments often become just as interesting as the original post. That happened here almost immediately. One verified account mentioned how nice it had been spending time with Melody, Harper, and another person named Pierce. That comment caught attention because it suggested this was not a private meeting between only two people. Instead, it appeared to be a group gathering where several people spent time together. While that detail might seem small, it changed the way many people viewed the situation. If several friends were together, perhaps the internet had simply been reading too much into an ordinary day. Still, speculation continued to grow. That is often what happens whenever public figures share personal moments. Every photo gets examined, every caption gets analyzed. Every emoji becomes part of a larger conversation. Before long, people were creating their own ideas about what the visit really meant. Some believed there was romantic interest. Others believed Melody was simply showing that she has healthy friendships and enjoys spending time with successful people who encourage her. Without any confirmation from either person, both opinions continued spreading across social media. Then came one comment that quickly became a favorite among fans. A follower joked that Harper was aging like fine wine and said that if Melody did not want to date him, she certainly would. The comment included several laughing remarks and fire emojis, turning it into one of the most talked about replies under the post. People responded with their own jokes, adding to the fun atmosphere. Rather than criticizing Melody or questioning her choices, many fans simply enjoyed watching the conversation unfold. That reaction is important because it shows something that has changed over time. There was a period when nearly every update involving Melody led to arguments in the comments. Some people supported her, while others criticized nearly everything she posted. This time, however, the mood felt different. Many followers seemed genuinely happy to see her smiling, laughing, and living life without focusing only on past struggles. Even those who believed there could be romantic interest between her and Harper often shared their opinions in a playful way instead of attacking anyone involved. It also says something about how public opinion can change. When someone spends years working through challenges in front of the public, people often become invested in seeing that person succeed. Many followers have watched Melody rebuild her career, continue raising her children, and focus on new opportunities. Because of that, they naturally celebrate moments that appear joyful. Whether this workout meant anything beyond friendship almost became a secondary question. The bigger story for many people was simply seeing her happy. At the same time, it is worth remembering that there has been no confirmation that Melody and Harper are anything more than friends. Social media users often connect dots that may not actually be connected. Friendly compliments can quickly become dating rumors. A shared workout can suddenly become a relationship story. That happens to celebrities all the time, especially when both people involved are well known. Until either person says otherwise, everything beyond friendship remains speculation. Even so, people could not stop talking about the chemistry they believed they saw. Chemistry is one of those things that viewers often feel they can recognize, even from a single picture or short caption. Whether they are right or wrong is another question entirely. Fans often project their own hopes onto public figures. After seeing someone experience heartbreak, many naturally want to believe that person has finally found happiness again. It is a hopeful way of looking at the situation, even if there is no evidence to support it. Another reason this story gained so much attention is because Harper himself has built a positive public image over the years. Many people know him as an actor, author, and someone who often speaks about education, community, and personal growth. Seeing him spending time with Melody led some fans to believe they would make a strong pair simply because they appear to share similar values. Again, those ideas came entirely from fans, not from either of the people involved, but they added another layer to the conversation. The timing also made everything more interesting. Around the same period that Melody shared her playful workout story, she also posted a message that carried a completely different tone. Instead of joking about exercise, she shared words about moving into a new chapter of life. The message encouraged people not to give up, even during difficult seasons, because better opportunities could be waiting ahead. It spoke about growth, purpose, and believing that hard times can prepare someone for future blessings. Many followers immediately connected those two posts. On one side was a cheerful moment with friends. On the other side was a thoughtful reminder about healing and moving forward. Together, they painted a picture that many supporters found inspiring. Instead of focusing only on fun or only on serious topics, Melody appeared to be showing both sides of her current life. She could enjoy herself while still recognizing the lessons she had learned through difficult experiences. That balance is something many people can relate to. Healing does not mean pretending painful experiences never happened. It also does not mean every day has to be serious. Real healing often includes learning how to smile again, how to enjoy ordinary moments, and how to make room for happiness without forgetting the journey that brought someone there. Whether Melody intended to send that message or not, many followers interpreted her recent posts in exactly that way. Looking back over the past few years, it is easy to understand why people are paying such close attention to every update she shares. Her personal life has been discussed across television, interviews, social media, and countless online conversations. Every step she has taken has been watched by supporters and critics alike. Because of that history, even something as simple as working out with a friend becomes news. Some fans believe this is exactly what Melody wants. They argue that she understands how social media works. She knows that a playful caption can create discussion without needing to explain anything. She does not have to confirm a relationship. She does not have to deny one either. By simply sharing part of her life, she allows people to form their own opinions. That keeps conversations active while allowing her to stay in control of what she chooses to reveal. Others disagree completely. They believe people are overthinking the entire situation. From their point of view, two friends spent time together, exercised, enjoyed good company, and shared a few photos afterward, nothing more. They argue that the internet often creates stories that never existed in the first place. According to that view, Melody deserves the freedom to have male friends without every interaction becoming dating news. The truth is that both perspectives continue to exist because neither one has been confirmed. That uncertainty is exactly what keeps people talking. As long as there are no clear answers, discussions continue growing, and every new post becomes another clue in a story that fans are trying to understand. But while people were busy debating the meaning behind one workout session, another question quietly started growing in the background. Was this really about Harper at all? Or was Melody sending a much bigger message about the person she is becoming? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.